Damien Highwater, and I am the GM.
Nukes Rock, and I am Mikio, the Protector.
Saw, dude. Brutals 007, playing as Biff.
Mobile, playing as Drago.
Hello world, it's RationalPi, and today I'm going to be playing as Melis, or Miev for short.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. This is the Grim Creeper playing as Sorix.
Well, hi guys! I'm Mr. Polyester, and today I'm playing the wonderful wizard Rowan.
And we're here to bring a new series at you called Derps and Dragons.
Yeah.
Though, ironically enough, we're playing Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And I'm Miss RationalPi, and I'm playing as Dawn, and he forgot me.
Yeah, I forgot Miss RationalPi. So
Do we want to
looks like I'm sleeping in the doghouse later. No, that's fine.
Ooh,
We're just gonna roll. So
You mean the cat kennel because you don't like dogs?
GM.
Alright, my name is Damien Highwater, and I'm GM, as I said earlier.
Yes,
Today we're going to be playing Pathfinder. This is the first session with these characters. There will be many more, so do not, if you like the episodes, you will be able to go down the line and we'll have more later. Next game, the DM will probably be
Use your words, big boy.
Sorix.
Grim Creeper.
Grim Creeper.
Use words.
Grim Creeper's doing what?
GM next game.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I proved that. But as for now, I am the GM. Today we will be playing with Minotaur, who will be playing a Dwarf Paladin.
Oops.
Ignore that. Other than that, backstories will be introduced later. Brutal 007 is Biff the Minotaur. He's a barbarian. All characters are starting off at level 5 because I like to do it that way because it gets more...
Because this is our game and we choose what we do.
We do what we want.
And we want what we do.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want to play Pathfinder. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Mobile is playing Drago Fulmi, and he is a human sorcerer who is on his way of becoming a dragon. So that's really it. RationalPi is Melis, the elf oracle, in focusing on healing. He's interesting. We'll get to that later. Grim Creeper is Sorix. He is a master monk.
You didn't tell him what race I am.
Oh, he is a Kitsune monk. And then Mr. Polyester.
I am Mr. Polyester. Hi.
Mr. Polyester is playing Rowan the Wizard. He is a tiefling wizard.
You guys can call me
Universes.
Benny.
You can call him Benny.
Oh god, can I kill this guy already, please?
And then Miss RationalPi is playing Dawn the Ranger. She has a pet that is Momo the ape. And Mr. Polyester has a familiar, which is Wilson the cat.
Wilson.
Today,
If my familiar dies at any point in the game, I'm going to get on all fours and be like, Wilson, no, I'm sorry, come back, and then fall over.
This week you gotta scream Dicks out for Harambe and I'll be good later.
And then he just comes back. I'm like, that's good.
all right. Well, let's start this.
Gave him half
You-
finger over me.
All of you have gathered together today in a giant warehouse in the middle of the capital of Eastvale, the city of Eastvale, the home of the paladins for Agorion, the continent in which you live. Mikhail came from the mountains, had a long, arduous journey to Eastvale to start his training as a paladin, and that is why he is here today. Biff, the barbarian, has gone through a lot of troubles in his past. He is the last remaining survivor of his clan of Minotaurs, the Duncan clan. And his village got raided before he could go through the rite of passage. So in the Minotaur world, he is just a wee lad.
So far we have a trainee paladin and a baby.
And a baby barbarian.
Prepubescent Minotaur.
He is actually quite over the age, but he has never received his rite of passage.
Oh.
So, that is a kind of sore subject. Minotaurs don't like it when you talk about that.
Oh, I'm going to talk about it a lot then. Let's have some fun.
Drago is a human sorcerer. He discovered that he has been the sorcerer for a silver dragon. Dragons have gone extinct a long time ago in the world of Agorion. But every 300 years, each dragon can select one race which they created. The silver dragons in Agorion created the species of human. So this is the 300th year for the Silver Dragon, and he chose his human form to be Drago. So as Drago goes on, his eventual goal is to become the living incarnation of his Silver Dragon.
Wait, question. So, a silver dragon made the human race.
Yes.
Then that's where Drago comes from. But then you said he is now a dragon.
So is he the incarnation of a silver dragon?
Or is he the silver dragon in human form?
The Silver Dragon is in spirit, and whenever
So he has
Drago
the
was
soul
full,
of a silver dragon.
he has the soul of a
okay.
Silver Dragon, but eventually, as he goes on, he will start to become the Silver Dragon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
got
You're gonna start to
eyes,
peel, man.
it's
You're gonna hair in weird places. It's gonna be weird.
Melis was a little bit of a D-bag back in his elven village. He was the son of the prevalent priest there, and his dad really wanted him to become a priest, and Melis didn't quite agree with that, so he went against the priest ways. He started bullying other kids, started being just absolutely rude to them, beating them, and just not following to the religions. So, one of the main goddesses, Sarenrae, cursed him and gave him a power at the same time. He can heal everybody, and he can heal them to an extreme amount.
Can you overheal people?
No, he cannot yet.
Overfill.
But as of now, during combat, he cannot speak common or anything other than Celestial. Which, if I remember correctly, the only two that speak Celestial are Rowan and Dawn. So that'll be interesting
Boy.
to communicate back and forth.
I'm still not gonna translate right for you.
Oh god. You gave the guitar.
And then Sorix, the young Kitsune, was from a small farming village in the plains of Agorion. And his village of half Kitsune, half third human, third elf, was attacked by a band of tieflings, and a chaotic evil group of tieflings, and his village was wiped out. He survived by unfortunately lying under the bodies of his dead parents. And after that traumatic effect, he roamed the plains for 2 years before he was found by a monk, and he'd taken in, and he learned their ways, and eventually became the person that he is now.
So you're Batman.
He is Batman.
I'm a very furry Batman.
With a really mix of
He is a Foxman, if you would.
Well,
he's the coon.
Crying for
He's the
parents.
fan fiction version of Batman. If you add furry to it.
Rowan is the son of one of the main tieflings named Croatoan. He is the chaotic evil being of Agorion. He is the epitome of sin, of evil, and everything. He owns a castle in the Badlands of Agorion, where he ruled
The
over
very Badlands.
Is that what they're calling it now? He roamed the Badlands.
I'll roam your Batman.
It stands for butt stuff.
Which
That's my dad.
All right, calm down. I want to hear this.
But anyway,
I already made it.
Croatoan fell in love with a human, and then produced Rowan. His mother eventually led a revolt against Croatoan, killing him. And Rowan was taken in by an NPC, which you will meet later. Dawn is in a similar instance as Rowan and Biff. Her village was attacked by Croatoan himself, where he killed and led tieflings and hellhounds alike in to destroy her village. And so she ran off with her parents. They went to the woods nearby in the plains, and the mother stopped and let them go into the plains to distract the hellhounds. After they could no longer hear the dying screams of their mother, her father blessed her with the blessing of the forest and of nature, and he ran off and died after the hellhounds found him.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Was I in any of these parties that killed these people's friends?
No, you were born after them.
Okay, yeah.
So, but they may still resent you because
I
you
expect
are his son after all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna have some pretty good times here.
But Don ended up later meeting
Whoever put their phone.
Melis. They joined together. And then they have all been recruited by a spry young gnome by the name of Johan. And he trained and led many of them to a guild called the Guild of the 9-Point Star.
What?
It is a guild led by each alignment leader, which you will eventually meet themselves. But anyway, as we get to it, today you've been gathered around a table. There's all of you, the different races, the classes, the differences between you, the tensions as everybody looks towards the tiefling and the evil that his kind has committed through all the thousands of years.
Man, this guy really stinks. Really bad.
Inside this
it's only
warehouse,
gonna get worse.
inside this warehouse is dozens and dozens of other tables filled with parties of their own. Each party being about 7 to 8 people in full, except for 2. In the back left corner, there's a party of 4. They all seem to be fighters and very, very well experienced. And you will get to know them probably in a later session.
Ooh.
And the other party has 2. And you can't really see them very well. They're in the shadows. But one of them looks roguish. In front of all of these tables are 2 long tables. And again, there's many different races set out about that. But in the center of the 2 tables stands 2 tall chairs. And inside of it, 2 very oddly short figures. Roll perception check. Roll d20. 2.
4.
4.
14.
1.
Your dice.
15.
2.
14.
So we 14, 14, 15.
Yeah. 7.
So everybody under 10, you cannot perceive this. Everybody 10 to 15 can see that the 2 figures are gnomes. One of them is a druid, and the other appears to be a variety mix of other races. Everybody who rolled 15 and above can remember that the one on the left is named Estes Rainwatcher. He is the neutral representative of the guild. He is a gnome druid and is very old and very wise. And the other being Johan himself, a very prominent figure in the guild, though not very many people know why. At the far left end of the table is a very proud, very tall, very strong, half dragon, half human, known as a dragonborn. As the party winds down, Estes and Johan stand. Estes takes a step forward, which then everybody can see him, and he speaks to the crowd. Why, hello everybody. My name is Estes Rainwatcher, and I am your representative of the guild. Today, we have called you all together to start your training as members of the guild. The guild has purposes of which you may not know yet. We ensure you that the promises and everything that we do, and everything we do, is of good and a neutral alignment. Even though we are represented by everything from lawful good, he points towards the Dragonborn, to chaotic evil, and motions to a dark, tall, tiefling-like figure. And he addresses you again. Each of you has been put into a group of 7 or 8. Today, your task will be given to you, and you are to complete this task. And how well you do and how you complete this task determines how you end up in this guild, determines your task as members of this guild and as a team. At the very end of your training course, you will be given a team name and names within the organization. You will not use your true names when speaking to members of the guild outside of the guild house. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, howdy, I'm excited.
The crewman gets extremely loud as everybody agrees. Today we will introduce ourselves. The prominent figures of the guild will be introducing themselves. Those who just entered in, maybe not so much. So, if we will start, the Dragonborn stands up, takes a step forward. He's a tall figure. He's about 7.5 to 8 feet tall. He has the body and build of a gold dragon, though he himself is not a true dragon. He is only half dragon. He stands up forward and with a noble and regal posture speaks. I am Drago, Lawbreaker. I am the lawful good paladin representing the lawful good alignment within our guild. I, too, like many of you paladins here, have come far, far away from my homeland, and I have proved myself within the guild. And now I stand before you as the representative of the lawful good alignment within our guild. He takes a seat down. All of the paladins in the group seem to place their right hand above their heart and their hands behind their back to represent their loyalties to the paladins. The figure next to him stands up. Very short compared to the tall dragonoid, but he takes a step forward and simply says, I am Master Zingwei. I am the master of the lawful neutral guild of the law of the crane. And he bows. The monks in the room bow with him as a symbol of respect for Master Zingwei, for all he has accomplished as a monk and as a person. He sits down. The figure to the next of him stands. It is a female dwarf fighter. She stands. I am Mayor Dungood, and I am the mayor and neutral good representative of the guild. I am here to make sure that the safety of everybody is watched over. She sits down.
Manly woman.
It's a dwarf. Dwarves are very manly.
Yeah. I didn't think they just spring out of the holes in the ground because there ain't no dwarf female.
She's got
Estes-
a special head of you.
Estes just simply bows as he has already been introduced. 3 to the left of Estes and Johan stands up. It is a short, feline type person. She stands up and she goes, I am Mayor Dunbal Good, and I am the chaotic neutral representative of the guild. She sits down. Everybody knows about her and what she has done for the world. She is a pirate, though mostly considered of a evil nature. She actually does some good for the world. She takes the gold from others and kind of Robin Hoods it to the poor of the city of sin of which she resides. The chaotic evil tiefling just glares up at everybody, looks over everybody, decides they're not worthy, and sits back down. No introduction.
Is that my dad?
No, he is not.
Oh.
Your dad is dead.
You don't kill demons.
Oh.
So is yours.
Estes steps forward. Estes
I don't know why
steps
your dad
forward.
yours is too.
Everybody, you will be given your tasks now.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Before you are given your tasks, please introduce yourselves to your party. You will be with them for, hopefully, a very, very long time. So introduce yourselves now. He takes a step back, and everybody goes back to what they were doing before.